7-map pool, only 3 picked up. It's Villa, Theme Park, and Coastline. That's how it goes. Overall, does it all make sense? Does it favor anybody? Wildcard on attack, actually, on Villa. There we get the information.
Okay. He doesn't entirely know where this enemy is up at top main, but he's going to decide to commit straight into the site. He gets the shot. Now looking back towards the rotate, just to be sure no one's coming for him. But it is still so aggressive as Knights come in and just finish everything off. And that's a great start for them here on round 1 of Villa.
No exchange on either side. Vinny looking for an angle, and there's the first kill. It is Sage.
He could get 1, maybe even 2 kills. He's going to throw it up, but it doesn't quite catch out his enemy. That's a disappointing loss for him, and he's actually going to lose his life as well as Imarin collects it for himself. Wildcard now suddenly up ahead, but here's Sagon. He's adding on to it. It's a backwards and forwards. Imarin saying, you're not going to take us down that easily, but Wildcard still have to take this point. And there's just 15 seconds remaining. They managed to do it with the kills, and Wildcard number 2.
Very, very nice.
Maybe gonna get one of those frisbees prepared. Josh gets stunned out and has to move down, but he gets caught out by 2 members of Wildcard in his face. That's Vinny, who does eventually get taken down, but there's still the disadvantage here for Knights. They have been droning pretty thoroughly, so I suspect the answer is yes, and you can see the way he's peeking that he does, but he doesn't actually win out the gunfight. Suddenly, things are going backwards and forwards. A nice 2 kill from Sagen. Could it be enough to turn things around? Pat says absolutely not, and Wildcard take round number 4. Even if it got a bit dicey at the end there. You are not in a good place, my friend. The Pat did nearly catch 1 player of Knights out, but gets caught out himself. Sagen was ready and waiting for him.
Knights are still in a very, very strong position, though, especially with another kill. Following on, Vinny's got to go massive here, but he's the only one left, and finally shut down. Knights start their attack with an incredibly convincing round. But Emo's still got a great angle. We've seen this utilized to such success before from other teams. He spots out a player, does a bit of damage, actually completes the down onto Juicy, spots that out with his evil eye. But now Picnic to go for the plant on the Ash. And this is Josh's time to shine, time to move in. But Diesel to deny the plant. It's all Wildcard all day long. Just Hayward left, Juicy bleeding out on the floor. The G8's good for 1 kill. But not a whole lot more than that. Imarin above closes it out, and Wildcard a successful defense of the Living Library bomb site. Sage positioned outside Study Balk, just to be there to deny that position. And Study, what a shot, GN.
They're going to get ready to make this plant. They have plenty of time to do it, and there's Sagen going for it. Hayward says, absolutely not, Imarin. You're not coming anywhere near us. And it's all down to Pat.
They're going for kills!
The diffuser, no way! They walked straight into the barrel of his gun, and Pat cleared it up in a round that Knights very much could have taken.
That's strong, taking down Emo. Whittling away at this defense.
Just a ton of damage so early. Beautiful 2 kills. Make that 3 kills from Vinny. Man is on fire. Just probably isn't much of an opportunity for Juicy to put out the drone. He might have to rely on others. But Geo is what Wildcard rely on. They take round number 11. And they take Villa.
And that's the end of Wildcard's map pick. Actually had a buff that kind of went unnoticed. They changed the damage drop-off. Okay, speaking of dropping off, that's Geo just taking Josh out of the equation. There is a refrag though. Diesel decides to back on off, but elsewhere,
okay.
Picnic has found another kill.
Yeah, now he's maybe going to be wishing he had the August. He's got to face everybody else. Holding on to the hatch just above him. He gets it. That does completely give away the location. But you can hear, there's the diffuser trying to go off. Juicy was ready to just delete Imarin off the map. And another really dominating first round from the Pittsburgh Knights. Done a pretty good job. We're over halfway through the round. There's Josh going down. He'll be bleeding out and finally finished off by Geo. Wildcard definitely look like they have the front foot. Ooh.
But finally, Juicy does take out that first Roma.
They only have about 20 seconds remaining. It's not like they have a ton of time to deal with things. And they're going to have to get rid of Imorin. Oh, look at that. 2 kills for Wildcard and add on to the 3rd. And that means Knights just go straight down. as they started to push in, they just couldn't make it work.
Yeah, Geo can support him with gas. Another gas goes out and denies that jump in. Immerin takes down another player. Sage is pushing on deep, but he's got so many angles to watch. Still lots of time left, but Sage just goes straight on forward, finds him with the bearing, looking into office now. He gets another headshot.
He's down below and he could catch them out. There's Picnic. He gets Immerin on the yellow stairs, so now there isn't an advantage here. They could just go straight in for the diffuser. Geo is tentatively outside. He throws in the smoke, but it's not going to be enough to stop the plant from being made. Now they're going to have to move on forward. Geo gets that first kill. There's a C4 from Pat, and that will give them plenty of time to be able to disable the diffuser.
His Knights are playing this passive, playing for the retake. 20 seconds left. Wildcard start to move forward. Smokes go out, but that's a player down. Diffuser as well. Sagen picks up his second in the round. Vinny and Geo, the last ones left, can't land that final shot. Haywood cleans house. And Knights manage two back-to-back defenses. And once again,
Haywood will be the first death as he goes down to Vinny, holding the F2. And one of those key players, and Picnic shot straight down as he makes it onto the top arcade.
Indeed they have, now on the arcade balcony, but Geo there holding the angle, shuts down. It could well be a flawless round for Wildcard. They turned it up after 2 losses in a row. They were sick of it.
He can start to move straight in. It's a 3 versus 3.
Wait a second. Haywood's just chilling
right
out
there.
here in lockers.
Oh!
He might find a mat. No!
No!
Oh, the hipfire gets the See you later, mate. Now he's just trying to hold on. Finds another. And now it's a 1 versus 3 for Geo. Haywood says, here, have some of this.
Oh,
no,
no.
right. Geo finally sprays him down, but the trade comes through. Knights on the back of, once again, a cheeky, unaddressed roam. They take that round away. Zero cam goes out. Vinny looking to push on through. Can't land the shots. And now choking on the gas. Also flanked from Josh. Meanwhile, it's a bloodbath every which way. Diesel gets that refrag eventually. 30 seconds remain. 3v2 for Wildcard. But Sage's in a good position. Finds one. So low HP. Is the refrag possible? Emo finds one. Diesel to clean it up. And Wildcard take match points in this final.
Now Haywood is very aggressively positioned. He could catch out these players here. There's the first one. He sees another player outside and probably realizes that he could be overwhelmed, but he gets a second kill. Got to reload. He has the time to do that. Oh, and finally is brought down. He saw the opportunity to take a peek. He didn't hit the trigger fast enough.
Knights playing this perfectly. Diesel caught off guard by Juicy and Josh. It's all on Vinny now, and it's very likely we're going to see overtime for the Knights on Theme Park. We're going Geo.
Oh man, and this is the situation that actually go for the shots though. He's just waiting. There's a kill from Haywood onto Pat, and that's going to stop applying that pressure. 1 kill for Diesel. Can he make it? 2, not quite. He's taken down, and 2 kills come in for Knights.
But Knights have the numbers advantage, pushing into the B bomb site. Juicy to force it down. Sage into cover. Geo has to deny this to keep them up alive. But Haywood with the trade. And Knights push us all the way to coastline.
Oh, a situation that our analysts didn't expect, we maybe didn't expect. Heading into the final 30 seconds is probably about to get quite messy.
Geo finds one, another trade through the floor. So this vertical is certainly giving Wildcard some gunfights, but they're losing as many as they're getting. 3v3, the plant goes down. Just holding on for a little bit longer. Is there a C4 from Juicy? No, there's not. Diesel backs on out of there. With that diffuser planted, Juicy still has a C4 in pocket. He just couldn't throw it early enough. Now it's a 3v2. Trying to defend this diffuser, and it's up to Vinny to clean up the final 2 players. Wildcard starts strong here on coastline with their first attack.
They're breaking the pattern. It looks like they're gonna try and head in through service. We have the upside down rappel, and Geo's upstairs too. Diesel goes in for the plant. He's assisted by the smoke that's been put in. The Knights aren't too far away.
seconds to go.
But Diesel gets
Attackers
shot.
have recovered their
That means
defusers.
that is not going to be working out. Someone else is going to have to pick up the diffuser and go in for the plant, and they do not have much time. Pat tried, but there's 4 seconds left. Is he even going to have the opportunity? Absolutely not. Sage comes in with the last couple of kills and ensures that this round falls very much in Knight's pocket.
Him. Very dangerous position to be in as he's vulnerable to a spray. Diesel, though, does find 1 kill on the entry. Emo as well. And now it's all about this plant, but Diesel shut down by the C4. 2 Josh just holding on for as long as he can, but Wildcard need to get a move on. They need to get that diffuser planted. Josh in the aggressive position finds one, eventually traded. Vinny to push this down. It's a 1v2. Vinny's not going for the plant. And the timer wins it for Knights. What a clutch there from Hayward. Yeah, and Pat is just downstairs beneath. Ready to deny through those angles. Sage pushes up the hallway, finds one, backs off just in time to prevent that refrag. Picnic is pushing in and actually planting now in billiards. Wildcard are nowhere near. In fact, they're completely distracted, completely cut off. Pat goes for the flank, but he falls to the pistol. Finally, that third player deals that damage, but Knights, hold on, they get that diffuser planted, and they hold on in the post-plant to take the lead here over Wildcard.
Well, that's a pretty early opening kill. A headshot straight onto Diesel, delivered by the C8. You are not wrong. Sage is really not slowing down, and neither of the rest of Knights. Gio tries to fight back, but it's just not enough. Picnic just outside Juicy as well, so he'll have a double angle to deal with. There's the first kill, but shot straight from behind. And Knights, once again, take a great attacking round.
Well, that's
Imoren, he's watching out to see where he's being seen from. Still present in security. Just gonna peek around towards the white stairs, and he gets caught straight out. Pat as well.
gathering even more info, and there's another great shot from the Yana herself with the Knight skin.
Vinny's trying to shoot on through the wall, knowing that that player is over there by 90. Sends in the C4, which opens up part of the wall, but he's not even using that line of sight anymore. And the diffuser is down. There is no opportunity for Wildcard to do anything about it. However, as the Knights finish off the final 2 kills, Juicy having a really fantastic map. Imorin's joining him. Is he going to be able to catch out this player, though? No, he gets punished himself. That's a great headshot coming in from Sage. And he can move on forward. Wildcard now suffering, especially with the loss of Vinny as well. Could this be it for Knights? Only 2 players left on the side of Wildcard, and double that for Knights. Hayward joins into the action, and it's all on Diesel. He doesn't have his best operator available to him, but he does have a C4. It catches absolutely no one, and he's just got to look out. Juicy going in for the diffuser. It doesn't even matter. Josh finishes everything off, and Knights win the finals here in Oceania. Something that I don't think anyone anticipated, and yet it happened.
Out of absolutely nowhere, Sage can't believe himself. He played out of his mind.